Hello everyone, my name is Olasuyila Kumbani, paired with we are from content creation and YouTube blogging GSC Tech Skills. We are here to interview one of our trainers from Iru Production Skills, whose name is
Mr. A.T. Zakari.
Good day, sir. My name is Olasuyila Kumbani, and my partner name is So we would like you to introduce yourself to our audience.
Mr. Zakari. I'm a principal and technologist in the Department of Microbiology, Faculty of Life Science. I'm a trainer and I take Iru Production B.
Okay, so without wasting much of our time, we would like to have a few questions for you about the Iru production. So firstly, we asked about why you decided to be a trainer.
Well, my basic reason for being a trainer is that if you have the knowledge, it's good for you to share the knowledge so people will gain from it. And the fact that production of Iru is a thing we do in microbiology due to the fermentation process involved in Iru production. So if I can teach students on how to produce Iru and package it well, this will be a source of income for students if they graduate and they can.
So, while I'm training students how to produce Iru, can you please tell us the basic process of this production?
Well, the production of Iru is a very long process. First, we start with the primary production process. That's where we get the raw Iru, So after getting the Iru, we get it from the market, then we bring it. Then the first process is the sorting, where we need to separate the Iru from foreign materials. Then the next stage is the pulping, where we soak it, then the pulp it, remove the outer covering shell of the Iru. Then the next step is the cooking of the Iru, where we cook it for several hours. Sometimes it can take a day. So after the cooking, then the next step is the hulling, where we will need to remove the other covering of the Iru. So the hulling is very strenuous as well, but thank God now we have, before we used to use mortar and pestle, but now we have a machine that can help us with the hulling process. So after the hulling, then we now need to wash the Iru and sort it. Then after sorting it, then we need to steam it. So in this steaming process, that's where we add salt and steam it for some minutes. Afterwards, then the important process is the fermentation, where the fermentation by the microorganisms will take place. So after that, then you have your Iru after the fermentation.
Okay, so now we move on to the challenges and probably opportunities the students are currently facing. The opportunities students are currently gaining from the Iru production.
Well, we have a lot of challenges in the production of Iru. First is the hulling process, like I mentioned.
Okay.
The machine. But thank God we have it. But when we don't have that machine, it gives us a lot of problems. But thank God we have the machine. But in the production we use a lot of water, and we don't have this access to what we need to go and fetch water. You understand? Okay. Then also after the production, the preservation. You understand? After we produce it, we need to quickly package it and find a way to sell it. But if we have a kind of refrigerator where we can, at least after the production, preserve it first before we now start the packaging. So these are one of the challenges that we face during the production of Iru.
Okay, sir. About the opportunity and the success story of this Iru production, can you tell us about this?
Yeah, there are many opportunities, because Iru is a natural seasoning.
Okay.
And it's different from other seasonings like Maggi and all that, because all these ones they still have their own side effect. But you know, Iru, it's a natural condiment, you understand, and it has lots of health benefits. So this makes it very, very, lucrative. So whereby if students can face it, it's a very lucrative product that even we have students that they finished, I think, in the last 2 years, that one of them called me and told me that she was asking me how to dry it. So I explained the process. And the last time she called me, she said she has been sending her products to UK and Canada, where they appreciate it better. So these are the success story.
How about your advice for students starting this?
Well, my advice is that they need to be focused, because initially the production stage is kind of a bit difficult. But once you start it, you know that it's a very interesting business, and like I said, it's very lucrative because of the natural seasoning it is and the other health benefits that Iru has. So
Okay, I think that's all. Want to thank you too.
We appreciate your time for
you're welcome.
explaining how it is done.
Yeah, thanks for watching, and please do well to subscribe.